I'm going to teach you how to graph sine and cosine. Well, when you're graphing sine, you need to take into account the values of y. Like for example here, well, all graphics of sine are going to begin at this very point, 0, 0. And then we have to see that when the angle is pi over 2, y equals 1. So well, we mark here and here. And then when the angle is pi, y equals 0, so we mark the 0 here. When the angle is 3 pi over 2, y is minus 1, so we mark minus y here. And when the angle is 2 pi, we mark 0 as y is 0 again. And after that, as the function is periodic, it is going to repeat itself. So we're going to draw it more or less this way. Yeah. And then, well, it should go like this. And the graphs of cosine are very similar to the ones of sine, just that in this case we need to take into account the value of x instead. For example, here the value of x is 1, so we mark 1 here. When the angle is pi over 2, the value of x is 0. When the angle is pi, the value of x is minus 1. When the angle is 3 pi over 2, the value of x is 0 again. And when the angle is 2 pi, the value of x is 1 again. So we're going to draw it. It should look a little bit like this. And well, this function repeats itself too. Normally in a sine or cosine function we have two variables, and those are a and b. A is for amplitude and b is for period. Amplitude is the distance between the highest point in y and the x-axis. Period is the distance in x that takes the function to repeat itself. We can see a and b in the function here. A is before the trigonometric function and b is after it. To get the amplitude, we just need to take the absolute value of a. To get the period, we need to take 2 pi over the absolute value of b. To graph tangents, we need to understand three things. First one of them is that when the value of the angle is 90 degrees, the tangent is 0. So we have these imaginary lines we call asymptotes here, here, and here. The second thing is that they go down to negative infinity and they go up to positive infinity. And they pass by the point 1 when the angle is 45 degrees or 135 degrees, etc. like here. Here we can see that point.